Hello everyone, welcome to JSP Ambiance Luxury. My name is Jenny. I am the owner and creator of JSP Ambiance Luxury. Ladies, girl child, women, mothers, grandmothers, don't forget that we are the finest of all God's creation. Welcome to my channel. Today is our segment called The Strength of a Woman, and we're going to be talking about no man is worth dying for. You hear me? No man is worth dying for. So if you don't like this topic, maybe you don't want to watch it. Or maybe you want to watch it to the end. Maybe it might help change your mind. I'm here to tell you no man is worth dying for. I have stories to give you. You know, I love telling stories. So I had an interesting conversation with a young lady who came to my business today. We were talking and she said that she is going to the funeral service of her sister that committed suicide. I was like, oh, your sister committed suicide, what happened? She said that she caught her husband cheating, and she was very emotional that when nobody was in the house, she hung herself. Ladies, I'm here to tell you that no man is worth dying for. You hear me? No man is worth dying for. Jesus died for all of us. And the only person I would die for is for Christ. Is for Christ, for God. To profess my love and my faith. That's the only person I would die for God. I won't die for any human being. I'm sorry. The reason why I wanted to make this video, the story I heard, and it resonated with me going by my experience that I had when I was married. Remember, I've told you that I was married for 13 years. I was married to a bishop for 13 years, and it was hell on earth. I never enjoyed my marriage, not one day. It was always women. The women I calculated were over 30 of them. These are the ones I know. The ones I didn't know, I don't know how many they are, but the ones I'm aware of, or I was aware of, are over 30 of them. I remember a night when how do I start the story? So I started having anxiety that I couldn't sleep anymore because of I will always be crying. I will always be, crying for, waiting for affection, for love. And I remember I would start drinking wine. I started with half a cup of wine that would soothe me and, make me sleepy. At a time, half a glass wouldn't be enough. I had to do a full glass. At a time, full glass won't be enough. I'll do 2 cups so I'll be able to fall asleep. I remember one night, I drank a whole bottle of wine. The next day, I couldn't sleep because my body needed more and more. And coming to this country from Africa, I didn't know what mental health was. I didn't know what being suicidal was. I remember sometimes I won't sleep for 3 days and I will be fine because my head was so overwhelmed. I was so exhausted in thinking that a man of God, a bishop cannot do that, treat another human being like that. That's why I say no man is worth dying for. I'm coming with stories. There was this particular night. It felt the weight of the world was on my shoulder. It felt there was no reason to live anymore. It felt like I would never be alive anymore. Everything that I knew about me was stripped off of me. I was told I was fat. I was told I was ugly. I was called a monkey. I was told my body parts would never be good for anybody. So this particular night, I called one of our family friend, I'm gonna mention his name, Bro Andrew. I called him, I said, Bro Andrew. He lived in a different state. I called him, I said, Bro Andrew. I said he doesn't want living anymore. I said, I'm gonna take my life. Bro Andrew talked me out of it. Bro Andrew said, Jennifer, that bastard called a bishop is not worth dying for. That man that calls himself a bishop is not worth dying for. He said, go to the children's room. Go look at your children. Draw strength from your children because you want to be alive to raise your children. If you commit suicide, if you kill yourself right now, Bro Andrew told me, he said, you are doing a great favor, a big favor for your husband. He said, therefore, he does not want dying for. Don't kill yourself. He talked me out of it. That's why this program I called it The Strength of a Woman, because I went through hell. Paul said in the Bible, Paul said, that which we have heard, that which we have handled, we declare unto you. I'm glad he talked me out of it. I'm glad I didn't commit suicide, because from that little woman I used to be to who I am right now, I didn't know what being suicidal was. I knew I needed to take myself out of this world so everything will be okay for me. So I will be able to sleep, because I couldn't sleep and I felt worthless. That's why I had to make this video after hearing the story of my customer's sister dying because of a man committing suicide, or committed suicide because of a man. That's why I have to tell you, ladies, no man is worth dying for. I was married. I had boyfriends. I still have a boyfriend now. But let me tell you, between you and I, this is our secret. No man is worth dying for. You can attack me all you want. You can say whatever you want. Let me tell you, ladies. Let me tell you, girl child. Let me tell you, sisters. Let me tell you, women. Let me tell you, grandmothers. No man is worth dying for. The only person that is worth dying for is God. If Bro Andrew did not talk me out of it, I would have been a dead woman. And somebody else, he would gladly take my children, maybe send them back to Africa and live his life here, because he wanted to live a life of no concern. He wanted to live a life of, free of anything, of everything in life. So my sisters, no man is worth dying for. The Bible says in Psalm 27 verse 13, he says, I had fainted unless I believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I had fainted unless I believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. No matter what you're going through, believe that you will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. If I did not believe, when Bro Andrew talked me against committing suicide, if I did not believe what he said, I won't be able to become who I am now. I won't be able to be in your presence talking to you right now. I won't be able to encourage another woman if I had taken my life. David said, I had fainted unless I believed. You have to believe that whatever you are going through in your relationship, you will see the goodness of the Lord. You have to believe that whatever you are going through in your life, you will see the goodness of the Lord. You have to believe that whatever is going on in your relationship, you will see the goodness of the Lord. I had fainted unless I believe. It starts with believing. Against all odds, here I am. This man made me homeless with my children, but here I am. I have my own crib. I have my own house. He almost made me lose my business. I have multiple businesses. I didn't have a car. I was taking the bus, I was taking the train for 4.5 years in this country with my children. I believed that one day I will buy my car. I believed. Tell me that which God cannot do. Tell me that which God cannot do. I had my learner's permit. I went to the dealership. I said, I want to find out how to buy a car. Maybe so that when my papers come out, I will be able to pull myself together and come buy a car. I had learner's permit. I was able to buy a car with learner's permit. I had fainted unless I believed to see the goodness of the Lord. Believe that you will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. The Bible says, rejoice not over me, all my enemies. If I fall, I will rise. If I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me. The stone which the builder rejected now has become the chief cornerstone. I remember 2 years ago, my ex called me. And he was like, Jennifer, I want to see you. Jennifer, I want to talk to you. I want to see there's something important I want to discuss with you. I can't say it right over the phone. I want to come see you. When he came, I met him outside. When he came to see me, he was shaking. The way he was looking, I said, why did I marry this man again? The person who called me fat is now the fattest. The person who called me ugly is now the ugliest. The person who called me my stomach was big now has the biggest stomach. The person who said my behind was big now has the biggest behind. The person who said my head was big now has a big head. When I looked, I said, why did I marry this dude in the first place? When he came, he told me whatever he wanted to tell me, what he came for. He said, I need this. Let's arrange something. I said, listen, let me tell you. You wouldn't even give me $3 million to help you. That's why I say, rejoice not over me, all my enemies. If I fall, I will rise. If I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me. That's why you shouldn't die for any man. That's why you shouldn't die. No man is worth dying for. I was married and I'm in a relationship. No man is worth dying for. If you want to kill yourself, look at your children. Like Bro Andrew told me. He said, go to the children's room. Go look at them. If you kill yourself, who is going to raise your children up? If you kill yourself, how are you going to finish school? If you kill yourself, how are you going to buy the house? If you kill yourself, how are you going to make it in life? Don't forget that the Lord is beautiful in all situations. Somebody might say, oh, Jennifer, I don't know what losing a loved one means. I lost my sister through domestic violence. I lost my dad. So I know what losing a loved one means. And I will not want to see my worst enemy go through the hell my sister went through and the hell that I went through. I would not want my worst enemy to go through it. No man is worth dying for. You can take that to the bank. That's why I'm here to encourage our women. That's why I'm here to talk to you. That's why I'm here to encourage you. I remember the scripture that says, in Psalm 23 verse 5, it says, the Lord prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Let me dissect that. Your enemies are all around in a circle. The Lord came in the midst of your enemies and prepared a table, and the Lord shoots you, catapulted you in the middle. He said, my daughter, sit down and dine while your enemies are watching you. That's what I'm going through right now. I'm dining with the Lord while my enemies are watching. I'm dining. He prepares a table before me. Believe that the Lord will surely come through for you. Believe that the Lord will prepare a table for you. Believe that there are better men out there. Believe that there is a good husband out there for you. Believe there is a good boyfriend out there for you. No man is worth dying for. The man that loves you today is the same man that will not love you tomorrow. The man that loves you today is the same man that will want to divorce you tomorrow. The same man that loves you today is the same man that want to see you out there homeless. No man is worth dying for. That's why I always say, that the love, the best love you can give or you can receive is the love for oneself. The love to know when to walk away. The love to know when to stay and when to walk away. That's the best love you can give yourself. And I've always said that when somebody divorces you, it's okay. When somebody leaves you, it's okay. But what is not okay is when you divorce yourself from yourself. It's when you leave you from you. That's not okay. That's not okay. I was 250 pounds, and when I lost weight, and when I took makeup classes, I paid $2,000 to learn how to do makeup because I wanted to reinvent myself, because I wanted to change me. I wanted to look a certain way. I wanted to start loving me. I wanted to do things. I went back to school. I'm still in school doing my bachelor degree in business management. I had fainted unless I believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. If I did not believe that I was going to see the goodness of the Lord, if Bro Andrew did not talk me out of faith, I won't be where I am right now. So ladies, stop saying it's either him or nobody. There are good men out there. There are handsome men out there. I remember one time my ex called me and he said, "Oh, Jennifer, you're not going to get married." I said to him, if I knew that Maryland has good men, handsome men here, I said, I would have left you behind a long time ago. I didn't know that Baltimore has handsome, beautiful, handsome, magnificent men. I didn't know Maryland has them in different shapes and different sizes. I said, if I get married now, who is going to keep this man company? He hung up the phone. And since then, 11 years, I've been enjoying myself in Maryland. So if you want to get men, come to Maryland, come to Baltimore. We have handsome men here. We have good men here. There are men out there who are going to love you, who are going to cherish you. All men are not bad. All men are not evil. Sometimes it's the ones that we meet. They are not worth dying for. Only person worth dying for is God, is Jesus. Okay, my ladies, I'm going to make it a video that in alignment with this topic. It's going to be maybe tomorrow or Monday. I'm going to upload it. It says, when God appears, we shall be like him. Oh, when the Lord appears in our situation, we shall be like him. So why do you want to commit suicide? What you should be waiting is for the Lord to appear, so you shall be like him, so you will be like him. No man is worth dying for. Wait for that video. When the Lord appears, we shall be like him. Go to my website, jsbambianceluxury.com. www.jsbambianceluxury.com. I have my candles, I have my soap, and I have my hair grease. You see, isn't the Lord good? Isn't the Lord wonderful? Isn't the Lord faithful? I told somebody, I said, the Lord has not failed me yet. The Lord has not failed my children yet. The Lord has not failed us yet. My ex said he will never pay for my children college funds. Guess what? They are going to school full scholarship. The Lord has not failed me yet. The Lord is still on the throne. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Don't let relationship rearrange you who you are. Believe that you will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I will see you next time. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. And don't forget now, no man is going to love you more than you love yourself. Mwah!